plaques in my wax, all these stacks. Don't be mad if I never ever choose to call you back. I've been down too long, too gone. And now I'm up, I'm on. I ride this way alone. I'm on, I'm up, I'm gone. Living alone, I go on the snow. I ain't never felt like this before. All I know is fun. Baby, that's a my energy precious, so I keep it on the low. So let's come on, don't be great.
Eastside shawty with an attitude, so drop a pin, girl, I'm tryna find your latitude. Daddy money, yeah, she get it when allowance due. She just wanna wild out. I think it's funny for the thrill, throwing bands is cool. All that money, big house, but the plans fall through. She just wanna take a ride on the south side. On the way, I'ma hit you when I'm outside. She gon' drop it down for a good time, maybe not a long time. She want me to take her on a tour of the south side. Nothing wrong with wildin' out for the one time. Yeah, looking for the thrill and she know it's me. Yeah, close to me now she can't get. Sliding through my hands, they love to tell me that I'm famous. Sitting on my shoulders, it's a feeling you can't never get. Different from my ex, man, she don't got it. I know, yeah, you ain't gotta say it. Let me pick your brain, baby, get up in the spaceship. Feel like you in space with me, I know you could take it. Live a little, she a Eastside shawty with an attitude, so drop a pin, girl, I'm tryna find your latitude. Daddy money, yeah, she get it when allowance due. She just wanna wild out. I think it's funny for the thrill, throwing bands is cool. All that money, big house, but the plans fall through. She just wanna take a ride on the south side. On the way, I'ma hit you when I'm outside. Alright, okay. It's a cut on the floor, might smear contour. Girl, you fly, condor, white sneaks and velour. Eye contact from across the dance floor. Give me one night, all I got time for. Read your body language, I could tell you wanna let it show. You got a man at home and he too afraid to let you go. You out with your girls, perfect time to show your wild side. Girl, ain't that the reason that you came to the south side? Eastside shawty with an attitude, so drop a pin, girl, I'm tryna find your latitude. Daddy money, yeah, she get it when allowance due. She just wanna wild out. I think it's funny for the thrill, throwing bands is cool. All that money, big house, but the plans fall through. She just wanna take a ride on the south side. On the way, I'ma hit you when I'm outside.
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping.
Boys got some lips sealed, ain't pillow talking. In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, out for stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with my whole life is disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks I don't believe, but she say she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. A rockstar, pack up toys. I was 15, with my dog, eh. Put up a now hop on a plane, still I'm out. So risky, I gotta be gifted, he blessed me with fortune and fame. I remember from 50, I couldn't go back empty, I knew I was stuck to the game. Loyal and I never change, I'm never gonna go against the grain. I'm never gonna be the one turn on my brother when gotta. I won't ever love it more than my mother, and that's on my government name. I can't be no ain't hating on no one, I wish everybody get paid, cause we can end up every day. Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Yeah. I need a tell her go grab me. Claiming that she love it, yeah. Get the roses by the dozen, yeah. Maybe take you out in public, mess around until the sun is. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this up for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trip, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gon' take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in this set, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah. I need a tell her, pour me some more. Since you walk through the door, you been baby, around and you leaving, baby. Time is precious, can I keep it, baby? Maybe one day when it's you, my lady. Better check up and go see on the daily. Now I'm a missus, but it's me. Pray that one day I can make a payment. I've been down for a minute, now I'm getting up. It ain't hard to sit in it, I'm gonna be stuck. Speak on my name, but they won't say too much. I see him in club and they still show me love. Don't with a fake, but they can't get enough. She won't even fuss. Give me 2 minutes and I run amok. I ain't looking to shot it up. See that you nasty, see that you can be, see that you cannot see to get it past me. Wonder if you ever gonna let the past be. If this ain't what you wanna, leave it gladly. If I've been looking at you from my badgie. Last time you told me now I really got you laughing, pick you up. Doing 150 in traffic, call me a savage. Now that living lavish, I'm tryna find her a passage. But got the message, told me go and get the package. I'm like Dennis the Menace, Serena with tennis. We don't get no second chances. 2166 up in it, free my brother took it. If you ain't know better know this. I need a tell her go grab me. Now she claiming that she love it, yeah. Get the roses by the dozen, yeah. Maybe take you out in public, mess around until the sun hits. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this up for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trip, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gon' take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in this set, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah. I need a tell her, pour me some more. Since you walk through the door, you've been I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it, it's cool. Okay, I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it, it's cool. Come over here, get it is punk, rock, punk, rock, punk, rock, punk, rock, punk, rock, punk, rock, punk. like, put it on. They don't bar, they just talk a lot. Me, I really rock. Culture shock. She say this a joint, like her shoulder pop. Pop, but this isn't pop. This ain't indie rock. Specific is general, huh? But when you talk, I ain't hearing you. This talk like an interlude. I'ma prefer you. Might end up shedding a tear too in the career too. That finna do, let's just check back in the years. Pop like an interview. Might pop my shit in the interview. Jump off the stage, I get physical. Been living with limitless goals, the greatest story ever told. I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it, it is cool. Okay, I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it, it is cool. Come over here, get it, it is punk rock, 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 hey. Punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it, it's cool. Okay, I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it, it's cool. Come over here, get it, it is punk rock, 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 hey. Punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, PBS rock, hey. Punks come out to play around, life's a playground, better stay down, or get. Punks come out to play around, life's a playground, better stay down, or get. Punks come out to play around, life's a playground, better stay down, or get. Punks come out to play around, life's a playground, better stay down, or get.
Yeah. Oh. Turn me up a little bit. Hey, I can't believe I'm growing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this. Hey, I remember when I used to think heaven's in the sky. Until I started looking inside my mind. Yeah, heaven's what you make it. Heaven's what you see, but they vision so naked. Hey, hey, man, I wish that I could go back. Sunday mornings with my mama. Blue sky, white clouds, red Honda. But now I'm blowing up quicker than old Nirvana. And why these rappers want the drama? Cause we ain't actors. We drop records like it's target practice and let them burn and hold the water like a cactus. My world spins at a different angle. My girl, then a Spanish manual. My wallet won't fold, my story's untold. Had to go and get the just to hold. Cause where we from, them boys cold. He said, doing that like a dog. Same color veins, you treat me like I'm flawed. And we probably pray to the same God. Hey, I can't believe I'm growing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this. I just keep clearing my mind. I'm finding new ways to make sure it ain't balling inside. I'm at peace. And my grandma my side, she my angel. Only one know how I'm feeling inside. I'm like a tide. Lower than ever, but sure I'm about to rise. Mama, your son, he doing fine, he about to rise. See all the pain you see in my eyes and all the it's all in my veins. I gave it in exchange to love you. She was soft as silk, sweet like chocolate milk. She the golden child, mama only one. She the holy one. I used to know you back when you was young. Back when we would go out and watch movies. No paparazzi, no fans, and no. I don't need no jewels when I'm with her, she my ruby. Plus she know how to use her mind like Lucy. Leave it. Can't believe I'm blowing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this with the music.
Got a latte for you.
Thank you so much. We're quiet. Let's go shoot some hoops. Look at the size of this rim. It's so small. I don't know. Just so mad. Cut the tape. Cut the tape.
And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it? Isn't it hard for a lot of these coaches having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul?
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Morant is out there with Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3. Here's Conley. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Takes a 3. Towns, no luck. Memphis with the ball. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. Here's Reed. Adams, some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bane kicks to Morant. From beyond the arc, hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 24 points. Morant dishes to Morant. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And here's Reed after the three-pointer from Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Minnesota making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Morant passes to Bane. Morant looking around. shoots a three, drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 9.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Edwards, that's good.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Morant kicks to Morant. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here is Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Morant against Edwards. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to McDaniels. Now Anderson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning.
This is his second to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
That's good from Morant. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Yeah, even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize just deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Morant is out there with John Morant. And it's Bane in at the small forward. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Conley. Reed the pass to McDaniels. And it's good for 2. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Morant reaches to Morant. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, picked apart.
Now, here's Reed. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Morant against Edwards. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Reed. Over Adams. Shot clock at 6. Reed misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's McDaniel. 8 points his last outing. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That's his first foul. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Anderson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Now, here's Reed. He's tightly guarded. Here's Towns. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Prince is checked in for Reed. Noel comes in for McDaniel. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Timeout call first of the game for Minnesota.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Off the inbound pass, and that one is hammered home.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
The three from Morant. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Edwards passes to Alexander-Walker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Passes it to Morant. Fires for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Edwards. Drains the 19-footer. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
And so it's Memphis cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Mr. Moves has been exceptional here, guys, today.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Reed is out there with Towns, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's McDaniel. The dish to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here is Conley following the 3 moments ago from Morant. The pass to Towns. Get the teardrop, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 41.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now here's Conley. Down low. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Adams, some nice D.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Morant finds Morant. Outside, Bane. Morant passes to Adams, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bounce pass, Conley. Now, here's Reed. Guarded by Morant.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
It's Morant with the drive.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Edwards got 6.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. Dishes it to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Morant kicks to Morant. Over Edwards. And another basket for Memphis.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Morant. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Conley, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Pass to Morant. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here is McDaniel. 11 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. He'll take his third and fourth free throw. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Thanks, MP. Can you tell us about the decision to move you to...
I mean, from day one, I've always said I'm happy to come.
You know, it's tough for me to see the logic behind your benching.
No.
There's not?
No.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy, Nate. Like you about to jump out of your seat. What's up, brother?
Well, how do you respond to the reports that Athala Akpen is not hanging up the phone when other teams ask about your availability, man?
Okay, how do I put this? Everyone
Like I'm about to fuck, I'm going through it loud. Can't wait till my doors is crazy how life they live like a drive. Wait till you figure out you need gas. Nice cars, speed me, trying to drive. Then stop at yellow light saying, get up in your lane without saying hi. You're real, you probably the thing all in your bag. Keep you at the front if you use it right. Don't switch, shimming and get dark. Get everybody dip, you get it out back. And they real, why not? The money don't come, and when they get dark, then everybody dip, you get it out back. And they are real.
What should we do? To read, is your... Sure, yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay, what's your name? Maxwell. Okay, back here. Tell me what your My Player is like.
I'm a small forward, like all-around playmaker.
Hey, I got a two-way versatile paint beast.
Got a power forward, he goes up, makes plays.
Inside-out scorer.
I'm an inside-out shot creator.
Nice, I love it.
I appreciate it so much.
Here is your NBA 2K23 copy. I heard you didn't have the new game.
Thank you so much.
Let's go. Nice. Damn me, Hezzy. Woo.
Enter this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Well, here we have a huge moment for MP with in-season awards. He took home his first Player of the Month in his career.
And to win Player of the Month, you need to be a special talent. MP showed he can put forth sustained greatness with his play.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Morant outside. Here's Payne. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range in his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Harden against Morant. Harris outside. And the rejection by Jackson.
Oh, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's end. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And you have to remember, you're going to have some tough stretches scoring the ball tonight. Just keep a cool head and don't force things.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's the triple. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
All these these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 16.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No. You should have 100% focus on...
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Morant finds Bane. Puts it up. And that one's good. Morant's got 16 points.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Morant is out there with Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's stolen by Harris. Maxey with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Morant passes to Morant. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Good on the triple. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Morant against Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant, that's for 2, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 24.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Harden kicks to Maxey. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. Floats one up, and that one's good. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Ooh, little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
Out to the right wing. And Tucker kicks to Embiid. Morant scanning the floor. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Maxey. Guarded by Morant.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Morant passes to Morant. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
On the wing, Harris. There's the pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Morant dishes to Morant. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Morant's got 33 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Memphis, sitting at a 21-point lead.
The 76ers, 29.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Mr. Moves has been exceptional here, guys, today.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Morant, that's for 2. He can't get that one to fall. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
The 3 from Morant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. %83. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant finds Morant. Jacks up a 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's Memphis, looking at a 13-point lead, heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Morant is out there with John Morant. And it's Bane in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Shot clock at 2. Here's Milton. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Morant outside. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Launches a 3, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Elton kicks to Maxey. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
On the wing, Melton. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. They're always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect. Also, how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for George Niang. Tobias Harris comes in for Shake Milton. And it's James Harden in for DeAnthony Melton. Harden the pass to Embiid. And it's Morant with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over Harden. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. They can't stop the run with that one. Memphis has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Morant, who connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Maxey, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got it.
Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Tucker can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And one team is just completely outclassing.
And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Now Harris. To end the cold streak. 76ers with the new shot clock. Maxey with it. Now defended by Adams. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
The 76ers making a switch here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3 pointers at a historic level.
This is a game that every player dreams of having from the arc. He's living it. It is almost unreal the way he is shooting threes.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Moves.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a...
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great game, MP. Really well done.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Thank you.
Next game, you're back with the start.
Oh, is that my man John in the cut back there? Yo, that's crazy because he just told me. Like, he literally just let me know. It feels great, man. You know, everyone wants to start in this league, and I'm no different, man. You know? So I'm hype.
So are you aware of reports that you've been placed back in the starting lineup so they can actually showcase?
It's surprising. I mean, you'd literally be swapping.
Time for the top plays. This is Matt Cord, PA announcer of your Philadelphia 76ers for 25 years. Now, we've gathered the best of the best this week. You're awarding the title of the top play of Season 4, along with 100,000 VC. Ready to choose? All right, let's do this.
Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Morant in at the 2. Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Cunningham. 23 points his last outing. To the middle. Denied by Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Basketball.
4 on the clock. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Offensive rebound. Here's Duren. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
We played just over a minute here in the first. From deep, Morant nails it from 3. Morant's got 6 points.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
Here's Cunningham following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Pass to Stewart. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Bane. Morant with it. From outside the arc. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Pistons have gone only 1 of 6 so far. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Timeout called. The Pistons. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Now Burks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the...
Substitution on the court.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Duren. And it's Hampton in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Morant finds Morant. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Burks against Morant. Fires from 14. And Morant clears the board.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Burks. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Hampton, and stolen by Morant. Outside Morant. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, where that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Duren, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
From deep, Morant. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from three. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Morant, the pass to Morant. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Burks. Pass to Bogdanovic. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. So for the Pistons. Noel, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hampton. Dylan Brooks checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Ja Morant. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovic from long range. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Cunningham finds Diallo. Back to Cunningham. Up top, Noel. Brooks against Bogdanovic. Diallo outside. Here's Duren. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. The Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Back to Cunningham. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Cunningham, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. The Pistons making a switch here. Bagley's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Cunningham up top, defended by Jones. To end the run. And it's Cunningham missing. Brooks outside. From deep, Morant. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the period.
28, the Grizzlies, 51. Keeping us all in motion.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Morant in at the shooting guard position.
Adams just continuing to grind it out, outstanding, staying after that possession, and then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Here's Burks. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Burks has got 9. Memphis in total control. Morant, the pass to Bane. Morant against Burks. Three-pointer. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 38 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Morant against Burks. Pass to Stewart. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And here's Morant outside. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Cunningham, left side. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Morant. Here's Bane. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Timeout called, the Pistons.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Hampton's. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Burks passes to Bogdanovich. Stewart with it. Inside. Here's Burks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Bane, the pass to Morant. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Detroit has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Burks. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 8 now. And here's Morant outside. Good! Another from 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Cunningham finds Stewart. Up top, Burks. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Stewart against Jackson. Outside Bogdanovich. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Pistons. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay. You guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was...
Your first winner was 202 Gaming with a family-sized combo, double steals, double dunks. Your top assist was Bandit King 8, throwing the game-winning lob of the goat boat. From episode 23, Kitch Gaming 1 was your royal...
Both these teams come loaded with sharpshooters, and Steve, we're expecting plenty of action outside the arc.
That's the modern game for you. Everyone has a three-point shot now, more or less. But in this game, especially the inside, might not see much traffic.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one's good, Morant.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here is Lowry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Love kicks to Hero. Lowry passes to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing Greg's success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run, get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
Here's Morant after Tyler Hero's bucket.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Love kicks to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. That one wide left.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Brooks against Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
Love against Jackson. Lowry. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Butler passes to Adebayo. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Drops in the tray. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Miami no good on that time either.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
From outside the arc, it's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Back to Lowry. And just miss after miss right now.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
For Miami, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Passes to Hero. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
The 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Morant kicks to Morant. From deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morant against Lowry. Pass to Love. Outside, Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint, and they get it. Hero, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rebound falls through. Another from Morant. Morant's got 38 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. Hero against Morant. And here is Hero. Goes back up, and it's Love laying it in. Love's got his first points of the game.
You know, that's what happens when you don't block out effectively. Kevin Love just outworked.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding it on.
65, the Heat, 11.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Mr. Moves has been exceptional here, guys, today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Ja Morant, he's out there with Morant. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Morant, that's for two. Rebound, Love.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Morant passes to Brooks. There's the dish to Morant. For three. And the Grizzlies get it back. Good on the shot.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's two things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Outside Butler. And the pass to Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
The three from Morant. They get it back.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.